I've got chocolate donuts, and I've got a hot cup of coffee, and I'm going to Ash Meadows.
We got Ziolite and Bootleggers today. What? What? Did you know about this? What did you know about this? What did you know about that? I don't know. Hi.
I am Jenny, and today I have no idea. It's extremely windy outside. I'm headed to Ash Meadows. As we all know, I like the little things. I like the little things that nobody seems to remember or wants to talk about.
I'm in my favorite place to take walks, otherwise known as Ash Meadows. If you haven't seen my Point of Rocks video, you can check it out here. That is just one piece of Ash Meadows. Ash Meadows is a giant nature preserve that has very many things that are associated with it. There's the Devil's Holes pupfish, there's the Jack Longstreet cabin, there is the visitor center, there's numerous springs you can visit. Why am I here today? Well, originally I was here today to make a video about Ash Meadows in a different way, but then I stumbled upon a giant amount of history. So that'll be coming here in the future. But at this exact moment, I decided on my way into there, I'm going to take you guys to this historic little cabin. And also, what in the heck is zeolite? Because every time I come into Ash Meadows, there's all this green rock that's off to the side in the south entrance. I just always kind of just thought it was, I don't know what I ever thought it was. I never put much thought to it at all. Driving into Ash Meadows, you can see a nice big green mountain. What's that green stuff off in the distance? If you guessed zeolite, you would be right. We'll get a little closer and then we'll talk about all the wonderful things that zeolite does for us in this modern world. Again, we have another one of those 50-mile-a-wind days here. I just pulled off on the side of the road, and you can see the zeolite is everywhere in little patches. And that is a mining facility in the middle of Ash Meadows. I just know it's mining. And I know, see that dust that's coming up around the mine area? In the morning, that's luminescent. It's like purple and blue and stuff. Once you get on it, it's just like a green sand. Zeolite is used for laundry detergent, kitty litter, and water filtration systems. But that's not where we're going. I'm taking you to a little cabin. Let's go. So windy, guys. Okay, but you can see when you're at the first south entrance of the visitor center, you are surrounded by zeolite. So if you would like to experience the zeolite for yourself, just stop at the first visitor entrance. I started researching, like, okay, well, because I want to take you to this cabin. I needed to come out for a walk that's just like me. I needed to come out just me walking and just hiking and no camera. That has to happen for my mental health and for me to think and for me to process. And the lighting is horrible here, horrible. So I was in the middle of doing all of that, and then I started researching this cabin that I want to take you to. But this is one of my little quiet spots, I guess you could say. You can see behind me, we've got a cabin made from railroad ties. I'm going to take you out. We're going to go check out this cabin. I believe this was a cabin that was for the bootleggers, because there was bootleggers in this area because we had Prohibition. And remember, Prohibition was like no alcohol anywhere, but we already know from history that Death Valley Junction a little bit was like, no, it doesn't matter, we're going to have alcohol. Let's go and investigate this cabin, and then I'm going to take you guys into the visitor center of Ash Meadows, and we will talk to them about who exactly owned this cabin. This is an archaeological site, so you obviously cannot do anything to destroy it. Check this out though. The whole building is built with railroad ties. I'm pretty sure those are railroad ties. There is no camping in this area because this is part of the preserve. Let's go inside. It's so windy. Okay, first things first, it's rather low ceilings. You can see, I don't think the ground rose up. I think it was just built this way. And look at all this woodwork. Oh yeah, look at, there's an old railroad tie in there. Here's some old, that's the side of a wagon maybe? But yeah, that looks like the side of some kind of wagon or some kind of container. Because why is it only painted green on that side? I don't know. So this was a bootlegger's cabin. And bootleggers, you say? Well, yes. There were a lot of bootleggers. I just realized structurally, if this has anything to actually help structurally. I guess maybe, because the force of that beam, anybody that's good with building, let me know. It seems to be that they built the entire cabin this way. But again, I'm just fascinated at these colored wood. Like, where did they get that from? And before I go over to that wall, I don't know what's going to happen. I put my camera up here. There's like a small area. Get up this way. Oh! Hi, birds or things. Thank God nobody's living up there. Let's look up at the roof. This is just a little spot that I happened to find. It's doing something, I don't know what. It's so cool. These are railroad ties. They have to be. There's railroad ties in the middle of the railroad ties. Old nails. Here's another old nail. Come over here. There's some graffiti. A little bit of graffiti on this board. We were here in '99. There's the game family. Okay, there's somebody, Tower, Trower, Jessica. There's something Macvin. I love this little cabin that the bootleggers have. Part of the reason why I love this little cabin, what the bootleggers have, is because of the fact that it's not destroyed. It hasn't been fallen apart. It hasn't been graffitied. Because I want to keep it like this. I'll come and park myself here to think. It's very quiet. It's really kind of not that exciting that you probably want to go and spend your day to come and see a tiny cabin. It's about 10 by 20, I think. It's not very big in here. There's maybe adobe or concrete in between I think, and just lots of old nails. There's held something. Or that just happened to be on the board. I guess structurally that probably did something. You can see you come out this door. Oh, I didn't get to show you the floor. There's the floor. And the floor is made with heavy beams, railroad ties. Another tiny bit graffiti, but that's interesting. Look at all those holes. Yeah. Welcome to the wonderful world of Jenny. Oh, look! Tiny holes in a piece of wood from 100 years ago. Whoa, what is that? Let's just go out the door here. There you are. Wherever you go, there you are. It's even built on railroad ties. I'm noticing like the foundation of it. There were so many people living in Ash Meadows before the 50s, 60s, and 70s happened. Okay, so the visitor center is locked up, which I kind of thought that, but then I wasn't sure if I knew that. So I came here anyways. One thing that everybody should absolutely know about Ash Meadows at the visitor center is right behind that little wall right there are public restrooms that stay open. And there's public restrooms at the Point of Rocks. Just a small bit of housekeeping. So for the next few weeks, we're going to talk history and hiking of all things Amargosa, Ash Meadows, Death Valley, and we're going to kind of stay in this little area. Why? I'm having surgery in 2 weeks. I did not know that I needed to have surgery. I just found out I'm going to have surgery. And this weekend, I'm going to be filming some extra videos that allows me to provide you with the history and the hiking and the travel that you love, but it also works with the fact that I'm having surgery and I'm going to have a recovery period where being out in the middle of the desert might not be where I want to be. Exactly. I'm getting a bunch of extra hikes and walks in. I will not let you down. So I just thought of something. I am going to do something a little bit different. So if you made it to this part of the video, the history part of the video has now subsided. If you enjoy my content, I'll see you next week and we'll be talking more history. We're going to Clay Camp. We're going to Jennifer. This portion of the video is going to be the walk on the boardwalk. I love walking this boardwalk. It's not my favorite boardwalk. Point of Rocks is my favorite boardwalk. But this is a beautiful walk, and I'm going to film the walk just in its glory. We're going to film it in time lapse, and we're just going to go take a walk, and you're going to see
what it's like to be out here in the middle of nowhere. You want to go for a walk? I've never done this before. I want to take you on a walk. We're just going to take a walk on the boardwalk quietly. Ready for this? Okay, me too. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Be grateful, make good choices in your own adventures, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Ciao!
Smash that like button. Thanks, everybody.
If you enjoy my content, I have links below in the description if you would like to support me in ways other than free 99.
First world problems. I managed to lose my keys before I even got out of the car. Welcome to my world. I lost my keys in the car. Trying to set up my camera equipment. Really? Okay, just breathe. Just breathe.